This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Sprott, Stansberry, Vancouver Natural Resource Symposium 2015. I have with me Klaus Eckhof, Burey Gold Limited, a publicly traded company. The symbol is BYR on the ASX. Klaus, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you very much, Shelley, for having me here.
It's good to have you. So give us an overview on Burey.
Buri Gold is basically focusing on the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, in the northeastern part, and the company has two geologists working in it. That's myself and Mark Gessen. We both were instrumental in finding motor gold mines and listed that one as a Canadian company later on from the Australian Stock Exchange, and we were taken over by Randgold for 700 million around five years ago.
So you're doing pretty well in this market.
Yeah, I mean, we have been quite successful in the Congo, and that has been our turf.
So let's get into Burey a little bit. What's the size of the resource? Who's around you? You know, all of those typical questions I would want to know about the area.
Yeah, around us is Kibali Gold, which is Randgold. It's one of the most successful mines in the world recently. Congo has been very good grades, very good profits, and also production costs are very low in the northeastern part of the Congo. So we came back there and we're looking for new projects there, and 1.5 years ago we started with an exploration project there and have been quite successful there.
So you're now at the stage where you are drilling, is that it?
That's right, we're drilling there, and we basically should have a target of around 3 to 5 million ounces there within the next 12 months.
So what happens next? We're in almost a little bit past the middle of 2015. I always want to know, where do you think you're going to be in 2016?
Yeah, in 2016 we will have certainly probably a resource in the middle of 2016 there, and our target is to find resources which are larger than 2 million, 3 million ounces, which would attract a major to look at the projects.
And your connection to majors is apparent?
Well, most of the companies we usually founded were taken over or went into production under different management.
Do you have any serious issues regarding the politics in the Congo?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the biggest problem for an exploration company is more or less the geology. If there's nothing there, you can't wish that it comes back, you know. On the political side, these problems can be sorted out, and I mean, if you live in Australia or in the US, there's always political problems, just of a different nature.
So I have one other question about Offtake. Not that you'll ever get to the point where you're doing production, but who would usually be the Offtake customers for mines in the Congo?
I mean, most of the majors would look at it. The first ones who dared to take us over, that Randgold and AngloGold, but I'm pretty sure that other companies would look at it too now, because production costs are low, and if you look which company has done well in the world gold market, there's only one, it's Randgold.
What's your background?
A geologist.
That's it, geologist. So where did you start out?
Started in Australia in the end of the 80s, and then mid-90s I started in Africa.
You know, the other thing that's always comes to point now is this cost of getting the gold. Being a low-cost producer seems to be essential, especially in a low commodity priced market. Would you agree? And if you agree, why would that be?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, naturally the cost of finding the gold is very important, but then also the cost of production at the end of the day. I mean, if you look around, I mean, when we started in the Congo, the cost of finding an ounce was $1.50 to $2.10 to pre-feasibility. So it's very cheap to find the gold, and the grades are good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Klaus Eckhof, Burey Gold Limited. We need your website for all of our listeners to find more information.
www.burygold.com.
And Burey is B-U-R-E-Y. I'm Shelley Craft. This is SNNLive. We're coming to you live from the Sprott, Stansberry, Vancouver Natural Resource Symposium 2015. Klaus, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.